began the season of Advent here at BBC with my preaching a sermon about Jesus' family tree. And we had a special Sunday last week with our guest Dennis Johnson as we shared poetry and scripture and songs of the season. Well, now for this coming Sunday and the rest of our worship leading up to and including Christmas Day, I'm going to be looking at some more of Jesus' family tree. So this coming Sunday, it's Aunt Betty and Uncle Zach, otherwise known as Elizabeth and Zechariah. And we meet them in Luke chapter 1 and we hear their story. Have you ever looked in your family and thought, we've got an aunt or an uncle, or maybe it was a grandparent, older relatives who you looked up to because of how they lived their lives. They were devout, they were committed, they were faithful. That's Aunt Betty and Uncle Zach. And yet, for all their faithfulness, the thing they wanted more than anything else in the world, a child, hadn't been granted to them. And it looked like it never was going to happen. And then one day, when Zechariah was in the temple, an angel named Gabriel showed up. And boy, did their lives change. You want to hear more about it? I hope you'll join us for worship on Sunday when I tell you the story of Aunt Betty and Uncle Zach in our services at 8:30 and 10 a.m.